Hi everyone, it's Kimberly Shipley, and well, today's kind of sad news, I guess, but good news in a way. Sadly, I sold my Jeep. I miss it so bad. That was what me and my husband drove a lot. I'll talk to you later on. I just wanted to get a little quick video of it before it left. I have now transferred it. It's got new owners now, technically, so anyway, I just letting kind of everybody know, getting a little video of my Jeep, and yeah, Jeep's gonna be sold. My old Angry Eyes. It's sold today, and we'll be going to the new home. And anyway, yeah, so kind of a sad day, but I'll miss it. I enjoyed my Jeep, but anyway, I know it needed to be sold. Things had to be done today, and anyway, I'll explain to y'all. Let me go ahead, and I just wanted to get this quick video of a memory of my Jeep. And then I'll talk about to y'all here in just a minute. My old Jeep's gonna go today. Hey. Just giving a little angle of this way of the back of the Jeep there before it leaves here in a little bit. It's done purchased and getting ready to go soon. Hey everyone. Well, as you can see already in the beginning of the video, what this video is about, this is a memory video of my Jeep. I didn't leave it today. Even if this is something a little different than I usually post, but a lot of these videos are about my mobile home life. My life. So, anyway, and that's not everybody's life in a mobile home. So, my life may be a little different than whoever's life. But, of course, I do a lot of repairs here if you're new to my channel. And I'm repairing, refixing my mobile home, if you can see in my other videos. But anyway, I want to tell a little story about it. Some people said they like to hear my stories. But I sold my Jeep today, my Jeep Wrangler. As a lot of you know, I've been talking about it. And guess what? To the ones that's been watching my channel, it was not the battery. It did not need a new battery, the Jeep. I was told it did. But a friend of mine, the guy brought a brand new battery and it still wouldn't crank. A friend of mine, I called him over and he looked at it and he said, the starter wire's loose. So that's what it was, starter wire. And again, me being a woman, I didn't know. I only knew what I was told. So anyway, it all worked out for the best. The gentleman and lady, they was an older couple. They bought it. They was very happy with it. And as you can see later in this video, when you see the Jeep leaving, they put it on a rollback. The Jeep drives and cranks fine. They just didn't have somebody else to drive it, so they had AAA, and so they just called AAA to get it to their house, and that way you could, I wouldn't have to drive it to their house and all that. So anyway, that's the reason why it's on the rollback. It's not, the guy that worked the rollback, he cranked the Jeep and put it on there. They just done it to get basically a tow home, and they had AAA. So anyway, just wanted to let everybody know the Jeep was running, working. The guy test drove it, loves it. And I'm going to miss it. And I do want to share the story about when I bought my Jeep. My dad, he was at Walmart for 36 years, and he had just passed away. Well, being there so long, Walmart gives you a severance pay. So basically, I got one lump sum, me and my sibling did, to split in half of a year's worth of what my father gets paid. So anyway, out of my half, and I won't go into details about how much. I'm just explaining this is how I got it. And I thought my husband had already had an older Jeep Wrangler, and I thought they're kind of cool. I'd already bought my Camaro, and I thought I'm going to save, it being more of a show car, I wanted to save mileage. So I thought, yeah, I kind of want a Jeep too, But I can't drive my husband's because there's a stick shift, and I ain't drove a stick shift since I was a kid, and I don't trust myself. I can drive one, but it's just been so many years, I just don't want to let it roll back and hit. If you're one, you understand stick shifts in cars. But so I'm like, I wouldn't mind having an automatic Jeep. And I went and looked on Marketplace, and which I found this one in Cave City, Kentucky. Yes, close to Mammoth Cave. And anyway, I went and looked at it. Me and my husband did. Is everything the guy told me. I bought it. And so anyway, got it home. I love driving my Jeep. I really did. You know, I called it my rough and tough. My mud slinger, because it, you know, with the tires and everything the way it was, it slings the mud. That Jeep could get muddy sometimes, but I did love driving it and I enjoyed it. The four-wheel drive worked great in it. It was an automatic. You know, I had a lot of good times. I enjoyed going to the mountains in it. You know, and I got ducked in it, you know, if everybody knows the Jeep ducking. I mean, I really miss it, you know. Tonight in my heart, sorry, there's a car passed, and I just wanted to sit outside, kind of, just a little bit by myself. Caleb and Teddy's inside, and Teddy's my dog, if anybody didn't know. He's my Yorkie. But yeah, I'm in one of those moods tonight. I know I needed to do it. And again, if you had seen some other videos, I had some bills that was really needing to be paid, so I put up my Jeep for sale. I put my adult clothes on, and even though my heart didn't want to sell it, I knew I had to. You know, we have to be adults sometimes. And I'm sorry, I really miss my Jeep. I really will. But again, we have to be an adult sometimes. And this is part of me being an adult and doing what I need to do, responsibility. But, I mean, I've got, you know, vehicles, so I'm not gonna, I just kind of got to have my emotional moment and, you know I had to do what I had to do, but, you know, it don't stop you from missing things. And know you had enjoyment out of it. You know, that's a memory me and my husband shared a lot together. We both enjoyed having even my Jeep, you know. We'd go to the mountains, get out and do stuff and things like that. So that's the one reason I guess it's kind of emotionally bothering me, is because that was really something me and my husband had a connection together. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to even cry in this video, but so it was kind of hard to see go. But being an adult, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. There's some past bills, no, that wasn't medical. But when I had got sick, these credit card bills and stuff, you know, I couldn't pay them because I was sick and couldn't work. But anyway, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. It's just being a memory of me and my husband together. Things we enjoyed with that Jeep. It's not necessarily the Jeep. It's the memories we created together of the Jeep. And of course, I did enjoy driving it. It was fun. But this is going to get, with the money I got out of it, it's going to get some things off my back I really need. And not everything, but a few things. And I got some ideas worked up to get the rest of the things knocked off my back. So anyway, I'm sorry. I really didn't need to get emotional in this video. If this video is for anything, it's for me to watch in 10 years down the road and be like, there's my Jeep. There's mine and Michael's memories. You know, it's leaving, but, and I probably can't even watch this video for a long time because this will bother me, you know. I'm sorry, when I even started this video, I didn't even realize it was going to make me that emotional. But I knew I was having a tough time today. Just my heart felt full. And this is the reason why. But, I mean, me and Michael, my husband that passed away, we enjoyed going to the mountains in it, you know, and going to Cave Cove and, you know, just enjoyed being there with it. So that's one of the reasons why it's, you know, hard for me for this. Because I feel like I had to let go of memories. It was hard enough to let go of you. And so I wanted to keep this reminiscent of when you see in later me, you know, saying goodbye to my Jeep. And you'll see at the end of the video. But yeah, I'm sorry. It's really been a hard day. So I thought, well, today I'm going to sit and do a video about my Jeep. And even though it's gone, my Camaro's still here. And I have my little Nissan Versa. I'll probably sell my Camaro. I need to clean it up and stuff. I mean, but anyway, again, honestly, and I bought my Camaro to be my show car, and the car I thought I really wanted, and it turned out the Jeep was the one I really wanted. Ain't that weird? I ended up driving. The Camaros are different, and this is me, personally. I've had this was my 4th Camaro. The rest of them was the old 80s model area. The last one I had was a 1988 Black IROC Z. And I had it for almost 30 years. Excuse me. Sorry, I got myself choked up. But they drive, the way they sit and drive is different than the newer one I have. I have a 2012 Camaro. And I love the Lamborghini doors on it. That's the reason it just come out to me like, I gotta have it, and I did. I had the money and I bought it. But after I got it, I don't care to burn it down the road or something if you're like me, but it doesn't feel like it used to. It doesn't feel like the 80s one. It's an enjoyable car, and it would be for somebody that's going to enjoy it. But I'm not enjoying that one, the 2012 model, as much as I enjoyed them back in the 80s. Maybe I'm growing up. They're, to me, a little bit harder to see over the dashboard. I don't know. I mean, it won't bring my heart harden to sell the Camaro, even though I'll be like, I hate to see it go too. But I think the Jeep bothered me worse. I just got to driving it more. Maybe I'll own a Jeep again one day. Who's to say? I'm kind of the spur of the moment. Right now, I wanted something cheaper on gas, good air conditioning, and I bought a new Nissan Versa. I had to make payments on it, yes. But, I needed a car very reliable, a car with great air conditioning, and something I kind of wanted to travel with. I wanted me and Caleb to have something safe. And yeah, I have AAA too. So, you don't want to, get off from here. Let's say I took a trip to the mountains. I could have a tow somewhere or anything to help me. So, I recommend AAA. Or if I get a flat tire, they'll come help, anything. So, that gives me more of I've got a reliable car. I have AAA to make me feel more reliable with a child out and traveling and doing things. We like to get out and do stuff too. Mobile home life ain't just the only thing I want in life. I want to get out and do things. But, yeah, I'm going to miss old Jeep. And this video's just, me kind of jabbering about it and kind of letting y'all know when I got it. And, me and Michael shared a lot of memories with that Jeep. And get out and talk, have a lot of fun. We get on the back roads and just drive and, have a lot of fun. And it almost reminded me of our teenage years. We'd get out and driving around. It wasn't a Jeep back then, but he had a little white car, small one. And so anyway, those memories kind of reminded me, though, of just how we'd get out and, cruise around, get on the back roads. And me and Michael even went in the creek. There's a creek around here. I know some people might call it a brook or something, but anyway, people's went through it before like that, so we knew it was good to go. And I know I was in the passenger and Michael's he was the driving, and anyway, we went back through there, going and taking the Jeep through the creek, and we just had a good time. And I can't bring back those memories we had, but when I seen it leave today, it almost felt like in just a little ways, and I know it ain't, don't get me wrong, just kind of almost felt like, and if you lost a spouse, you might understand what I'm saying, I don't know. It almost just felt like I was letting go of part of him again, and that really hurts. Even though tonight, who knows, I may even be up all night, just kind of not worried. It's just, you had to do your big girl stuff. and do what I need to do. But, you know, it still don't shake that it hurts inside. And it was memories we shared together. And so anyway, you know, I was even worried when I remember Caleb was kind of small. It's been 3 years. He had been a small child where he's a preemie when he was born. And I'm like, I remember when I first bought my Jeep and would take the sides out of the back, I'd be like, is this safe? You know, having a small child back here and all that, you know, even though he's in a car seat. And I'm, yeah, you know. It just, I don't know, there's little things even I worried about when I bought the Jeep. Like I said, this is my first Wrangler I had, and then I have to see it go, you know. So, anyway, I won't keep everybody any longer in this part of the video. Sorry, my nose is itching. I think there's a hair hitting it. One of my long hairs you just couldn't see it. And I was like, my nose is itching bad. I know this is a little bit different video for me. And please watch the end. It's saying goodbye to an old friend, my Jeep. But I just want to say I appreciate each and every you watching this video tonight. And again, you know, you'll see me saying goodbye at the end. And, you know, thank you. Thank you for supporting my channel. I'm lately getting a lot of new subscribers. I'm getting ready to get soon 3,000. And I feel like, wow, I'm entertaining maybe 3,000 people, you know, who are ever how many's watching my videos. And, you know, it's really surprising me. You know, I'm getting out there. Slowly but surely. And, you know, I didn't say Shirley as in a woman. Shirley. I'm Southern, so y'all going to have to look over these Southern words. Just, you know. But, you know, I want everybody to know how appreciative I am. You know, sometimes I don't say that, and I don't want nobody to think I'm not appreciative. I appreciate all my subscribers. And, you know, you joining me for watching me redo my home. I mean, and who knows, if I decided to jump up and just saying a reference, I took a trip on the mountains, or anywhere. You know, I want to take all of that stuff with me. So even though maybe, you know, this is about mine and Caleb's life, we do. So, I mean, even though I've been doing a mobile home life, don't mean I don't like to get out there and do other things, and I'll share that with y'all. Because it's about my life. It's my mobile home life. And so anyway, things are starting to come in. As you can see, I put around Caleb's name. If you didn't watch the previous video yet, I put made a frame like around Caleb's name because Michael made that for Caleb. And so that's something that I want to keep exactly like it was put in. And that way Caleb can have something of his daddy actually made for him. And it's not been touched. So I'm just going to paint around that frame. So I made white frame around it. Again, if you can see in the last video. And then I'm going to paint white around it. And y'all see me painting. I ain't done just yet, but I'm getting that, that's a brand new room, y'all. Reconstructed, brand new whole room. Going to be time I get done. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing for normally mobile home updates, renovations, cleaning, motivational. And if you don't mind, like my video. It helps get it out there. Leave a comment. That helps get my algorithm out there. And you know, I know this one was a hard one, saying goodbye to an old friend. My Jeep is my old friend. And, you know, it's a little different for me, but hey, sometimes we got to do different. But anyway, and don't forget, there's a notification button. That'll let you know when I release my daily video that I've released one. That way you can jump in there and watch it. And that's always good. But anyway, I just wanted to thank everybody and thank my new subscribers, thank my old subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Get up here and I've got my trophy. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. But anyway, I won't keep everybody, but enjoy the rest of the video and enjoy me saying goodbye to my old friend. So here's the rest of the video of me saying goodbye to my old friend. Bye, Jeep. I'll miss you. Bye, Jeep. What?
You don't have a trash can in the
No, I don't.
Just take it to the...
No, you're fine. Just leave it right there. I'll put my one in the house.
Why? I thought you said something there. We got a take it down.
I'm gonna miss my old Jeep. Bye, Jeep. Everybody can see it runs. He's gonna drive it up there. They don't have no way to get it back home, so that's the reason they had the AAA.
Right up here's the door handle. Dad. Dad. Right in there somewhere he said the door handle fell off. Huh?
Bye, Jeep. Bye, old buddy. Somebody's coming. Hold on. I guess my old Jeep's leaving. Bye, buddy. Bye, y'all. Bye, Jeep. I miss you. And the new owners, good people right there.